Your mom sounds like a juggalo.
Bocephus.
Remember when I punched that girl when I was sleeping on the couch that was, like, touching me?
Dirty, dragon, put hoe.
Oh, Neil. I know my right. I know my right. What are you, fucking lazy? Kapooya.
You want to make abortion legal? That don't make sense, motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh, my. Yeah, there we go.
Bocephus.
It's Rise to Offend, episode 71. I am Brandon Gooch. I'm always joined by...
Hey, it's Dennis Huff.
And don't forget about...
Yo, it's Pet the Spike.
Why would you say yo?
I
And
don't know.
forget, this is very important, very
Black
good
up
friend
the
of
weather.
mine, very good friend of mine, all the way from Los Angeles, California, the city of angels, Mr. Sam Tripoli, everyone.
Thank you for flying me out for this. The budget on this show is amazing.
Well, $60 get you there and back from Spirit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that was a callback.
Go Greyhound.
No, yeah, no luggage, $60.
Not
Do
even a
luggage,
backpack.
it's $400.
So once again, you can get a hold of us at risetooffend@gmail.com. We're on Facebook.com/risetooffend, Twitter @risetooffend, risetooffend.com coming soon. And let's just get into
I thought
the show.
this was Rise to Give Head. Like, you guys really love head.
Well, we love head. We love head. Giving head, I don't know. I mean, out of the three of us...
Not a giver.
Would you save the world by giving aliens head? If you had to save the world.
Now, it depends. Are they alien dicks? Do they look like human dicks? Then no. But if they were like alien dicks and totally different...
Like alien trannies?
Or are we talking like...
We're talking about saving the world, so the answer is yes.
Now, if we're going to blow aliens...
Everyone dies.
Are we talking
Everyone dies?
Are we talking about blowing a bunch of Mexicans?
Either one.
Wait.
Okay. Well, if we had to save the world...
Mexicans with green dicks.
Oh, well, if it's green, then it's totally straight.
That's just infection.
Yeah.
They don't have any hospitals down there.
God damn.
So, you guys, I just got to...
What the hell happened to our show?
Dude, I don't know.
Quick, too. That was a quick...
I started that.
Boom.
Yeah, right off the bat.
It's right off-
Tripoli
Tripoli
took
right
it
off
to
the
a gay
bat.
route.
The flash fire of comedy.
Yeah, Tripoli took it gay, so I was like, all right, I'm going to go with him on this.
I just was asking
You always
questions.
go with people on that, yeah.
So, you guys, I don't know if you can hear my speech or not, but I just got braces yesterday.
Yay.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said yay.
I don't know what
Still
this is
sounds
about. Is this
stupid
a
as ever.
midlife crisis? Like, if my teeth were straighter, everything else would work out in my life?
Yeah, maybe I would be straight. No, for some reason they were grinding. Like my teeth
That's
were really
called
grinding.
cocaine?
Well, maybe. I mean, we are doing the show at midnight on a Thursday night, so I mean, obviously we got to need a little something to kick me up.
Can't
there.
afford cocaine on a radio salary.
Yeah,
How about
come
you can
on.
fly me out, but you can't afford cocaine?
Well, I mean, how much
What are
cocaine
the
am I going
other-
to get for $60? Really? Yeah.
You'd be amazed.
Look at these nails. I don't have a coke nail. It's not really working for me.
All right, I'll let you guys do your own show. I'll stop hijacking everything.
So no, I got these Invisalign, and I called up Pete, right? He's, and I call him up and I go, "Do you listen to my speech? My speech is all fucked up. I'm a fucking broadcaster." You know what I mean? And it's like it just took me a second to get used to it, but it was just nonstop fear.
The way it
2
was
hours.
is that you called me up. You're like, "Hey, can you tell anything different in my voice?" I'm like, "Yes." And I just started laughing.
Your lisp is a little more prominent than it was yesterday.
No
Oh
shit.
man, I just started busting up. I'm like, say assume. I was just messing with him. He's like,
Stop making fun of my braces.
He's like, assume. He just went with it. He's like, you're such a fucking dick. I'm like, bro, it's
exactly.
hilarious. You sound like the rest of the
Put
cat.
a little lisp in my voice, and then maybe I could get some coke money for coke. You know what I mean?
No, that doesn't make any sense.
Well,
No,
I
it
love
does.
like you go to your friends for a little support, and all they do is just totally just kick you in the dick.
Well, that's friends.
If you've ever listened to this show, these guys do nothing but kick in the dick.
Yeah.
If I can use your phrase.
Well, just the other day, I called up Tripoli. I go, "Hey, you want to be on the show?" No, this is what happens. I call him up, and this is how he answers. "Hey, faggot." That's pretty much how it was. That's pretty much. I don't even think "hey" was in there. It just goes "faggot." You know what I mean? And that's pretty much how
That's
it
when they
went.
stopped calling
Yeah, that's
me.
how guys are. That's why this whole thing about bullying, especially amongst grown men, and like, it's driving me nuts. It's like this whole thing where women have now told us how guys can act with each other.
Mm-hmm.
We have to be nice to each other. Like, guys bust each other's balls. This is a great non-stop. Like one time, I was gigging with my friend Steve Byrne, and we were doing a show in Addison, in Texas. And he came back in the green room, and he had a chicken sandwich, and he just left it there. And then he's like, "I gotta go outside and talk." So he walked out, and I decided it would be funny if I fucked his chicken sandwich, right?
See, right there.
So I boned this guy's chicken sandwich
So
while he was gone.
you really put your dick in his sandwich.
Yeah, and I
All right.
humped it.
Did he eat it afterwards?
Yo, then I put it back. I sat there and I watched him eat it. And I just laughed.
No,
He's like, I said no mayonnaise.
No wonder you're not on Sullivan and Son.
Yeah, I think that is the reason why. And then, like 2 years later, I told him, but that's what guys do.
No, that's what Sam Tripoli does. Yeah.
Hold on, no one's done any funny things like that to their friends. Maybe not fuck their chicken sandwich.
Okay, yeah, exactly. You see, this is why I this is why I really thought that it would be a good idea to have Tripoli on the show. You see, normal people take it to a normal level. And then Sam takes it to a level where normal people go, hey, what the fuck are you doing? No, this is funny. I'm fucking my friend's sandwich. Now, did you bust a nut in his sandwich?
No,
I'm
not an asshole.
Was it like was it a roll or was it bread?
It was bread.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, exactly. There wasn't enough.
It's like
mayonnaise.
a hoagie roll.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. That's disgusting.
Yeah, come on. It's good to see
Goddamn
that you have a line that you won't cross.
I'm a friend and a gentleman, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Look at this guy. He drinks his beer with a pinky up.
He French kissed it, but he wouldn't put his penis in there.
No, I did put my penis in
Well,
there.
just to give you an example of what we're talking about here. Tripoli, the very first time I really got to know him, he came into the studio. I interviewed him on Comp, and he was doing a show over at the Palms, and there was some kind of they got that big pool party out front, like the Ditch Fridays or whatever. Long story short, he walks up to a perfect stranger, a woman, and they start talking, and then he says, hey, let me put my tongue in your ass. And then she allowed him, and then he did it, and he was. And the thing, look at the sense of pride on him right there. He's put his tongue in a perfect stranger's asshole, and he's just super proud of it.
My weakness is girls' buttholes.
Dude.
It's just a weakness. That it's a hobby.
And then there was another time you did the show with us down at Planet Hollywood, and then you took a girl into the bathroom and did the same fucking
thing. And I was banned
thing.
from that club for like 2 years.
And now you're back.
Yeah.
This week.
Yeah, I had a fun week. I had my opener lay into me for 5 minutes on stage after my set, so it's a good time. I'm the weird guy?
Perhaps you should.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Dude, I love it. No, that's what I'm saying. Really,
nobody's boning chicks in bathrooms here?
Okay, no. Boning chicks in bathrooms, we've done that. Putting our tongue in their assholes, on the other hand.
I'm starting to realize I'm the only one that thinks ass eating is like a sign of affection.
No, look, it's a sign of affection with a girl that earns it. I'll put my tongue in my girlfriend's ass in a second. I love her to death. But when it comes to a perfect stranger, I don't even know her middle name.
Listen, man, we're all going to end up in an old home with children that don't give a shit about us, and all we're going to have are stories. Are you going to be the interesting person, or are you going to be the boring person?
You're going to be the guy with strangers' shit on your tongue.
I'm going to be...
Dude, I brush my teeth, dude. I don't walk around.
I'm going to be the guy in the nursing home with you going, Sam's telling the ass-eating story again. Can we play some Connect 4? Come on now.
Dude.
Let's do this shit.
I feel like I've been made into a scumbag.
No, you're not. You're a guy who has a zest for life, and that's
what
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I am proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm proud to know. I don't know where you're getting this vibe
I
from.
am proud of you.
I am.
I feel like that's how Ben Franklin talked.
Exactly.
When George Washington was like, so I'm banging all these slaves.
Hey.
Hi.
How do you
proud of you.
I'm quite glad to know you. The story makes
Tom
me...
says, and can't stop begging the help. I am proud of you.
So good. So speaking of crazy, another thing that happened, Pete and I, we went to Suicidal Tendencies. Now, Sam, they're residents of L.A. You ever been to a suicidal show before?
I've never been to a show. Really loved them growing up.
Oh, my God. It's fucking crazy. But there was a band called Terror, another band out of L.A.
Terror's cool.
Okay.
Terror is fucking cool.
Dude, yeah. I've never seen anything like this. Okay, when you go to the House of Blues in Las Vegas, they have a big barrier right in front of the stage for the security guards, and not every place has that. Well, the House of Blues does. And the security guards are out in front making sure that nobody jumps up on stage. So the lead singer, he just goes, everybody rush this fucking stage. Put these motherfuckers to work. And then you just saw all these fucking lunatics.
Kids, dude. Yeah.
Dude, climbing over, it looked like World War Z. That's
really
what it looked like. Dude,
yeah, it did. They're crawling up on top of each other trying to get on stage. Only one kid made it, too.
Dude.
Those security guards fucking ripped them down.
Bonkers,
man.
dude. Yeah. It was bonkers. I mean, they were literally... And then now there's a huge giant pit. I mean, this band Terror was off their ass, dude. They were killing it.
Are they good?
They really were good. They really were.
No, Terror's excellent. They're a hardcore band, but they're like
Hatebreed. I don't know if you ever heard of Hatebreed.
They're pretty much like, they're like, if there's like, Hatebreed's a mainstream version of hardcore, and then Terror's like the guys that are kind of ruling the underground of hardcore, and have been for years now. I mean, they're just excellent.
Yeah, dude, they fucking rock.
I've seen them like 3 or 4 times, and every show
is crazy.
Is that.
And this is the crazy thing about it. When we were there at the show, Pete and I, we actually saw many of the rarest species on the planet, black metalheads. And they were jumping into dude. There was a couple guys in the crowd. There were a couple guys from another band, one of the opening bands. This guy, so the lead singer from Terror, he's up on stage and he's bending over. This guy,
best outfit ever, by the way.
This black dude, he rolls out. He swear to God, he looks like LL Cool J, like the old '87 LL Cool J.
With the hat,
Shut up!
Yeah, the red hat on you.
So he runs out. He totally leapfrogs the lead singer from Terror and jumps into the crowd. Right, well, there's this poor bastard. He's on the outside of the pit. He's not paying attention, and then all of a sudden, this grown man just lands right on his head.
It's raining black men.
Dude, it really is. Oh my God, this is crazy.
Hallelujah.
And here's me without my umbrella. I mean, it was nuts, dude. And then Suicidal came out and fucking
The closest thing I've been to that is on the floor at the Forums in Los Angeles for Rage Against the Machine, and because they're from there, and
right.
it was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I
dude.
can imagine. Yeah,
It was crazy, man.
What year was this? You know?
Man, this was when the Kings still played at the Forum. I believe they played for him because they had hockey, the glass up, and I'm just standing there talking. I'm going, "Hey, come down!" And for some reason, I just take a step to the side to go, and all of a sudden, this fat Mexican chick flies into the glass, goes, boom! Yeah! I'm like, that could have been me getting hit by a fucking
You would have gotten checked.
lawn maintenance truck right in the middle of the Rage Against the Machine show, man. Second generation Mexicans love metal,
they
bro.
love it, dude. They love old Brujeria. Yeah, Brujeria's a band out of there. Fear Factory, lots of metal bands out there. And that's the thing, like, it's like you got white folks that obviously they kind of dominate the metal scene, but I mean, and it's starting to get right under whitey. It's like you got Mexicans that just fucking crave
These kids
metal.
coming up are huge Mexican
Love it.
fans.
Yeah.
They're Mexican fans.
That's what he said.
These kids coming up, Mexican fans, love Mexicans. Just
I do
them.
love Mexicans. My girl produced Metallica's concert film from Mexico City. I don't know if you saw it. And I flew down there for that. And it was really funny because me and my friend flew down, and the person who was supposed to pick us up at the airport wasn't there. So we're like, hey, man, let's just grab a taxi, which is the ultimate.
That's a thrill ride.
No,
Mexico,
dude.
In Mexico, they don't give a shit.
That's how you get kidnapped.
Yeah.
So anyways, we walk out. We're like, hey, man, let me grab this.
You get kidnapped.
Dude, that's how you
true.
get kidnapped.
Yeah,
you
that's how
are
you get
living in a
kidnapping.
trunk in Mexico. How was your trip? Well, the trunk was spacious. Spa treatments.
It's
As I
finally
cried
anally
myself to
for 3
sleep.
weeks.
So we get there and we're like, hey, man, can we get a taxi? They're like, yeah, man, follow me. And we start walking through the Mexico City airport. And I'm like, where are we going? And it starts from modern, and it just starts going, like, through every decade.
Yeah.
And we're getting, by one point, we're
getting
like
closer and
70s disco porno airport,
You're
right?
getting closer and closer to Aztec.
So then we go outside. I'm walking through an alley in Mexico City from an airport with chickens running all over the place.
Yes!
I'm like, this is not good. Where are we going? So I get in the car, and the only reason I think we weren't kidnapped is because I filmed him asking him questions, like about like where to get hookers. Because I do this thing called pre-show, post-show that I used to do with comics. So I decided to do this.
Right.
Us before the Metallica concert and us after. But man, Metallica sold out 4 nights in a row at this giant baseball stadium, Mexico City.
Oh, dude, we're talking 100,000 people.
They hadn't been there for 20 years, and it was crazy, dude.
Yeah.
It was, I mean, just fans waiting there for days for tickets.
Just swinging off the rafters, too. I mean, they'll climb to any vantage point. Because the thing is, in Mexico, they don't have the same safety standards that they have. So they'll climb.
No, they can die
to
at the
whatever,
shows.
Yeah, to whatever they can to get a good vantage point. They're crazy.
They are crazy,
And in
dude.
Brazil, I saw a Rage Against the Machine show at a DVD from Brazil, and that was crazy. I can only imagine Mexico City.
That's the thing about comedy that's kind of like, you know, it doesn't translate the way music does.
Right.
You know, it's just like those guys can go and play like a giant concert in some third world country and just pack it out and people going crazy.
Yeah, people with bones in
Can't
their
do
lips
that for
going,
comedy.
No.
Unless you're Russell Peters.
Right. So we're here with Sam Tripoli, comedian Sam Tripoli.
Who fucks chicken sandwiches.
And he also hosts the Naughty Show podcast and Punch Drunk Sports, and he's also going to be headlining down at the LA Comedy Club this week. So anyway, so Dennis, you went to Disneyland.
I did, dude.
He went to Disneyland at the worst thing.
I got fucked, man. The day before we leave,
oh man,
one
Dennis always
of
gets
the
the bad
kids
things.
starts getting sick. So I'm like, oh man. So the next day when we leave, the other kid's sick. And this is the trip you save up for all year. You go down, you're going to stay at the hotel and spend 3 days at Disneyland. And by the time we got there, me and the wife were sneezing, coughing. So long story short, dude, I got a 9-year-old kid who's like, can we go back to the room and take a nap and rest? I'm like, at Disneyland, I'm like, shit. So then we get to, we did what we could. We had fun. I saw Ben Affleck. That was a high point of my weekend. He didn't see me.
Sure.
But,
he didn't see me.
No, but he was staying at our hotel. And so we get home, and Mom and one kid had to go to the fucking urgent care. Next morning, I take the little one to school. I get a call an hour later. Man, your kid just barfed.
Oh, Jesus.
So I got to go back, man. And now they're all they're on the mend, and I'm like,
no, keep talking, Dennis. Keep talking.
Little lamb.
So yeah, that was the high point after 2 weeks of fucking being so.
And there's
busy.
no way to pull out of going to the trip. You've already spent the money.
Yeah,
on
it's
everything.
paid for, man. So it's like I'm at Disneyland with a family of 4 that's sick. Nobody wants to go have any fun.
I don't care if you guys
Get on the goddamn Matterhorn.
Everybody put a smile on their face. I don't care if you covered your shirt in vomit. Just do it.
So we just made Ben Affleck jokes and looked for him all weekend.
Yeah.
He stalked Ben Affleck?
Yeah.
But he is a secret agent. He can easily get away.
Right.
He's the goddamn Batman.
I mean, he went to Iran and got out some hostages. He can get away from your family at Disneyland.
That's what he does. And he was a blind lawyer, and he started fighting bad guys, and then that's how he met his wife.
Right.
Yeah. It's really true.
All right.
So this is we're about to touch something that Dennis knows nothing about. We're going to go into just a little bit, Dennis. So don't freak out on me.
Right.
We're going to talk a little bit of sports, just a wee bit. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go take a shit.
Okay.
Just text me when you're done.
Anyway, see, what you don't know is there's this the Alabama-Auburn rivalry is a huge rivalry in college football.
Yeah.
Okay, like huge.
Because that's all Alabama has.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Yeah.
Where's Auburn?
Well,
Alabama.
No, Bama's got like LSU.
See, there's both
Auburn.
teams.
No, but I mean,
Alabama?
like, the state of Alabama has nothing else to do.
Yeah, it's an interstate rivalry, right?
All right.
So it's crazy.
I see.
mean, long story short, so Auburn beat Bama for like the first time in 3 or 4 years or something.
Yeah, since Cam Newton.
Yeah, since Cam Newton. It's been a long time. And,
Who's right about Cam Newton?
You were right about Cam
Thank
Newton.
you.
I said he was going to suck in the pros, and instead he.
Dennis, I'm gonna go take a shit with you while this is going on. By the way, so let's hold hands and shit together, buddy.
There you go.
Keep going, Cam Newton talk. Go ahead.
So anyway, no, shut up. Anyway, so anyways though, so Auburn and Alabama, they played this past week, and Auburn won, and I guess there was a big giant party, and they were filled with Alabama fans, and there were two people there was a group of people that were not distraught, and then there was a group of people that were distraught, and they saw it, and next thing you know they started jawing back and forth, and then. One of the Bama fans pulled out a gun and shot another Bama fan because she wasn't as upset as the other girl
That
was.
is
Get
just
sad, but I'm not so sad. Bam!
Yeah,
now you're real sad and have a hole in your belly.
Yeah, we're talking two females, too. Females!
Thug life, bitch.
Yes! Yes!
That's how they roll in
Dude,
Alabama.
that's man shit.
In Bama.
That's man shit. You know, like when you see people attacking other people because of sports, that's our fucking territory.
Right.
What the fuck are you doing?
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't jump into a cooking show and kick Rachel Ray in the face because she added paprika to a
if
dish
it
that I
goes the
didn't
other
like.
way around, is it really a tragedy? If there's someone who really doesn't care that much about sports shoots somebody who cares way too much about sports, are you really like... That's like thinning the herd at this point.
Exactly right. Darwin's just stepping in and making his case.
That's just tragic, man. I mean, there's you never know. Like, you watch the first 48.
Yeah.
It's amazing what people kill people over.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's nuts. It'll be something.
So now she's in the Alabama Slam. I told you I love sports.
Thank you for that.
Alabama Slammer.
Thank you for that joke. I don't even know what the hell that meant.
I didn't have a clue
that's
what
right.
that
The
meant.
jail.
It's
That's
your
right.
fucking bit.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's
Slammer.
Oh,
jail.
that's right. Okay.
See what I did there?
Yeah, you did.
Hey, Tripoli, you get any of this?
You did.
No, neither do I, dude.
All right,
Neither
you
do
just
I.
threw me off.
Yeah.
No, but it's like, no, but the thing is, though, is you're totally right, though. I mean, it's like these fans. There was one time I was watching First 48, and I swear on everything, this is going to sound so bad, but there was one, they got into a fight over Kool-Aid. And it was a fight over fucking Kool-Aid.
Guess the race.
Exactly, right. Hey, we're going to get to that in just a little bit.
Well, let me tell you something. There is something to that statement, man.
Korean.
It's always so much black crime that A&E had to start another show with reenacting crimes, and they were all white people crimes. They had to offset it so much. It was like we're going to show you both sides of it, and it was always white people on the run.
Yeah, we're going to show Bernie Madoff. It's pretty much
Hardened criminal.
Yeah, hardened criminal. Bernie Madoff. Look at him in his penthouse in Miami.
He's got to wear Lycra ties. No more silk in where he's going.
Oh, wow, you got a great voice for that, dude.
Seriously.
Thank you.
Yeah, he does this shit for a living. I only got the same read. We already had this discussion before. He can do every single radio read that's needed, and I just have the high energy, like, hey, come catch Sam Tripoli down at the LA Comedy Club at Bally's. Like, that's all I got.
Again, you got stomach cancer? Come to Cancer Centers of Nevada.
Hey, what's happening? Are you shitting funny? I don't know. Hey, do you need your chicken sandwich fucked? Call Sam Tripoli.
That's going to stay with me for the rest of my life.
Yeah, that's hard to live without.
That's too much.
Hey, by the way,
I know one guy that fucked a chicken sandwich.
Was it like chicken
That's you.
salad?
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
No, it was chicken breast.
All right.
yeah,
I like
seriously,
it.
so it wasn't just like, it wasn't like minced up. Okay, well.
You know, purple onion in your fucking urethra, dude. That's not cool.
Oh, no, dude,
Jesus.
how hard do you think I'm slamming
Not
this
cool.
thing that this thing's making its way up my pee hole?
If you're gonna fuck it.
I'm being seductive with it. I'm not.
Yeah, come on now.
Hey,
I'm not trying to put it in the hospital.
You don't treat somebody else's chicken sandwich when you're on a time deadline
With respect.
with respect or class at all.
I guess I'm weird.
Yeah,
That's what happens. This is the music they play.
You have that sandwich text you yes, and then you rape it.
Yeah.
I would never rape my chicken sandwich.
He just looks
What
at
was
this
that
and-
music? What was that for?
It's fucking porn music.
It's fucking music, Pete.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, something you don't know anything about.
That's
I'm going to
come
go
on
on
over
record.
here.
I'm going to go on record and say that Tripoli is Pete's exact opposite. Like, you know how it's like on the
anti-Pete.
Might be,
Yeah,
yeah.
seriously. Like
You're the
Tripoli,
anti-Pete.
like when
Anti-spice.
Tripoli has pussy served up to him on a platter, no matter what it is, he's going to fucking slam it. You, on the other hand, not so much.
I got questions is all. Just questions.
Yeah, you got questions.
Yeah, what's
like-
your middle name?
Yeah, your question is, will you marry me? And then that's pretty
So
much how
you always fall in love?
No. It's not like that.
No. He
Tell him the auditioning story.
No,
What he's
we're going to bring
auditioning
this
for.
up every damn show,
Yeah.
man. I can talk about this.
Sam's not hip to your dumbness.
Okay. Okay. No, that's the thing. See, I just got to make sure that we bring this up. Okay.
Sam, we're talking about. I'll just say it. I'll say it.
Okay. See, here's the thing.
Sam's going to attack though. I can feel it.
When he goes on a first date,
Yeah.
Pete says this, and he said it many times on the show. He's auditioning her to be his best friend.
That's what your lady is.
Now, should a man be allowed to say that?
Yes.
No.
Sam, go.
Notice how none of
Can
us.
a chicken sandwich be able to say that, Sam?
You know, I don't necessarily think that it's completely wrong.
It's not completely wrong, but to say it out loud, you know what I mean?
Is that what you say to your buddies after you go on a date? She wasn't the one for me. I don't think she's my best friend.
Right.
Like, how do you know
guys
that right
break
off the...
that No. What I'm saying is that you look for things that, like, I can hang out with this person a lot. I want to hang out with this person. That kind of stuff on the first, second, third date. That's what I do. So I'm not looking to get laid on the first date.
So you're just analyzing it.
No,
though.
well, yeah, I want to
How
see
old are you?
Just let it
33.
happen.
33. Well, you're over 30, so you're not necessarily controlled by your dick right now, which is
Right.
when you're younger, it's like it doesn't matter. She could be illiterate. You don't give a shit. You're going to crush it, right?
Well,
As you get a little older.
As you get a little
you were
older.
never that guy.
I don't think I was ever the crush it guy.
You never get just consumed with getting laid?
No, I never really. Yeah, no. I just always been in relationships, so I got laid through those.
There are guys who are just like that, man.
Yeah, dude.
They're just guys in relationships.
Yeah, that's pretty much been me.
I swear to God, I'll murder your faggot ass.
Exactly. Did you see that coming?
Is it hard to find a girl like a best friend in Vegas?
No,
that's not easy.
I'm
Really?
not saying it's easy.
In Vegas, no, it's
They
easy
seem
to
so approachable.
No, that's the thing though. They're too approachable.
You can put
Vegas,
your tongue in their ass at the club.
Right there, exactly.
See, I don't know why you guys hate that story. I think it's a fun story.
I love that
It's
story.
all about. Now I'm older. I'm older than probably everybody here. So I am. Do I do that now? Am I tonguing random chicks' assholes now? No.
Keep in mind, this was only 3 years ago, so it wasn't like
It was a little more than 3 years ago. It was like 5 years ago.
Anyway, no, but I'm not saying that you're making it like we hate it. No, we don't. We love hearing this story because it's like there's nothing that guys like to be around more than somebody who lives every moment like it's their last. And for a long time, you were doing that. You know, and the thing is, though, is like, now, granted, you've definitely paid for it a couple of times, but it's fucking great to see.
I've lost some gigs along the way.
You can only get to HIV once.
Right, and then after that, it's all
I've
downhill.
banged some comedy clubs where I didn't know they had cameras all over the place. I'm surprised I didn't get asked back. Why am I not? Oh, I'm not coming back? I've humped some old ladies on stage and got in trouble for it. Last night, I humped a woman's face.
No, this is a story. So the last time you were in town doing that club, there was a girl that I was actually dating. She was sitting front row. Tripoli didn't know that I was dating this girl.
I seem to have this power.
I'm telling you right now, he literally stands up on the chair and just grabs her head and just starts fucking her head, right? And here's me just kind of laughing.
The look of disgust on your co-host.
Oh, dude. I mean, dude, I was...
Not really?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, dude, I mean, the thing is, though, here's the thing. Like, this just goes to show you why, you know, and the thing is, though, she didn't pass her audition to be my best friend, but she was good enough to fuck. So that's why I was laughing.
Are you dating anybody right now?
No, right now I'm not.
So you can't find a best friend?
You guys are dicks.
He's got me.
Stop this shit.
I'm his best friend.
Dude, I said it one time and it's just death. Yeah, no, truthfully I do look for someone to be like my future best friend if I'm going on dates with them for sure. You know, but
you
there's a lot
be
of
just
factors,
having
man.
chicks hitting on you all the time.
He does.
Then
He really does. No, this guy.
You're a good-looking dude. You got a job.
It thrown at him. He has it thrown at him. That's the thing.
He spends the evening finding flaws.
No.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Not really.
That's
He
the
goes
thing.
home
Now,
with a
could
list
you
of pros
date a
and
girl
cons.
that you can totally hit it off with good personality, but maybe isn't as attractive as some of the air
No.
heads?
No,
So
no.
you're looking for a unicorn at this point.
Yeah.
I deserve a unicorn, so I get what I deserve.
That's the thing. Now,
I don't settle
like that.
for nothing.
I like that point of view.
Yeah,
It's
but
true.
you know
I like that
that's
point of view.
why there's so many single people.
Well, right.
Because everyone's like, I gotta date this super duper star, and those are the people who are never happy.
No. But see, the super duper star to me might not be like
here's the
this
thing.
flawless thing. It's just the way I see him, the way that I relate to
He'll
him.
turn them down if they're hot. He doesn't give a shit. It's just like
Okay.
it's just
That's what I'm
their
saying.
personality.
If they're
has
hot
to-
and their personality is just completely off, yeah, I'm not into it, dude. I'm looking for someone that I'm attracted to, which
I gotcha.
might not be a 10 for you, but
Right.
might be a 10 for me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I bang fives all the time.
But
God, this sounds like a John Mayer song.
dude, you fuck John Mayer. John Mayer tears through everybody. He's got a new
he's
girlfriend
on a
every week.
roll, dude.
yeah.
He's
Come on,
just
Katy
killing
Perry.
this.
Are you
Dude,
kidding me?
I mean, that guy's list of exes is just ridiculous.
Katy Perry's hot.
Oh, dude, she's scrumptious. I hate everything that comes out of her stupid mouth, but everything that comes out of that hole right above her tits is dumb. But
Everything that
goddamn,
comes
she's
out
hot.
of the I got your
Yeah,
mouth.
see, it's her mouth. See, there you go. Yeah,
Fun with body math.
fun with body math.
My body math index.
Oh man.
The body math index.
So
Anyways.
yeah. Let's get on to other college sports. Crimes
Please
here.
do.
Fucking hey, Dennis, let's go
No,
take
no,
another
no,
shit.
this is
Very rarely you find a guy not in sports. You found two.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I
I'm
find
into boxing.
two. It's like it's like there's nobody I'd rather do this show with than these two guys, but the fact that they don't talk sports like cuts a major, because you know me, I love sports. So whenever I bring up anything, Dennis just goes, duh, or it's either sports and movies, two of my favorite things in the world. Dennis doesn't like either of those.
You don't like movies?
I like movies.
No.
I just don't see stupid ones that he thinks I should.
Oh, yeah?
What'd you ask me for today? The Notebook or something?
No, it wasn't the fucking Notebook.
What was it? What was it you asked me if I saw it today?
What was it? We were just talking to him earlier today about it. It was a movie. But
It
I don't know.
sounded like a chick flick.
No, it wasn't. It was a good. I think it was like True Romance or something. A total man movie.
No, that wasn't it.
Well,
'Cause I saw
anyways,
that.
That sounds like it's a chick flick, and
Yeah,
it's
it
not.
does. That's what I'm saying. That's why I waited till it came out on video. I'm like, I'm not going to go see this fucking movie. And I'm like, oh my God, this movie kicks ass. But there's so many movies that I bring up. He hasn't seen Alien. It's like he hasn't.
Stupid.
See, that's the thing.
The original Alien is phenomenal.
Looks
None
dumb.
of them. Any of them. Like, he just refuses to see it. And this is the worst part. Like, whenever I bring up a movie reference, like, if I bring up a movie reference to you or Pete, they're going to laugh. Dennis just goes, haven't seen it. And it ruins
Every
the
time.
whole flow of everything I'm fucking saying. I hate it with a
movies
fucking
have you
passion.
seen?
Harlem Nights, DC Cab, and what else?
Uncle Buck?
Uncle Buck. I mean, dude.
So you get in around 91, you stopped watching movies.
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
After
I saw
Home Alone, Dennis was
70s,
like,
80s was golden time of movies.
You're right. It
That
really
was a
was.
great
It
time.
really
Seen
was.
recently. I haven't seen any.
Dr. Detroit. What'd you watch
Saw
recently?
that.
Dr.
Yeah, I know you did.
No, you are missing some great movies, though. There have been some.
Is
like,
it Aliens, Sam? Is that what I'm?
Like, have you seen any of the Hobbit movies?
No.
Oh, dude, those are phenomenal.
That's like for nerds and virgins.
No way.
They're comedians.
This guy is
Nerds
the,
and
the
virgins and
farthest
comedians.
from a virgin.
I'm
yeah.
neither.
See, that's the thing. See, it's
But they
so
look
great.
so. I hate comic books, storybook shit.
Really,
Lord
man?
of the
There's some
Rings.
great shit.
Fuck that.
The new Superman was
I
awesome.
thought it was great.
I saw
Avengers
the first
was great.
Superman
Yeah.
when he flicked the fucking peanuts at the
You
bartender.
know what's so weird?
That wasn't the first one,
Wasn't
was
it?
I think it
You
was
don't
like
even
second or
know
third.
how far technology's come. It is like in
Second-
terms of movies, like you would be blown. Seriously, it's mind blowing. I can watch this shit and I'm like, man, movies have come so far.
And just give you an example of what you're talking about is you'll see some mind-blowing shit, and then you're not even blown away because now you need plot and a good storyline for the mind-blowing shit to go.
Did you like
along with
Gravity
it.
or not like
I
Gravity?
haven't seen it yet. Have not seen it
See,
yet.
that I would like to see. That looks interesting to me.
Wow,
Okay.
that was just
But
an interesting phrase.
hasn't seen it.
Well, you have kids, maybe that's
have you
why.
I'll wait till it comes on TBS.
No, but there's some
That's the way
movies.
to see it.
There's some movies you have to see in the movie theater.
But like the Batman, how many times are they going to make the same fucking movie?
First off, it's never the same movie. Shut your mouth.
You
Those
shut-
movies are always
The
great.
Heath Ledger movie
then why do
was
they call
next
it a
level.
reboot?
Well, okay. The last three Batman movies were a reboot. That's because
I saw the one with Michael
I didn't
Keaton.
like the
Michael
last Batman, and I'll tell you why.
You didn't like the one with Bane? Oh, that was great.
But
I
now they're
thought
gonna do it
Bane was
again.
great. I thought there was good parts of it. I hated the message, which was like, hey, rich people have our backs. Like, rich, single guy Bruce Wayne has to save us from all the revolution of the poor people. And when all the rich people are going on trial in front of the guy who played Scarecrow, which had everything to do with Operation or whatever.
Occupy Wall Street.
Occupy Wall Street. That was the direct theme of that movie,
Oh,
which was
come
fuck
on.
Operation Occupy Wall Street.
Dude,
that
now
was the
you're-
direct theme of that movie.
Now you're taking it to
I
like
believe
a
Sam Tripoli.
now
No, you're
taking it to
crazy,
a-
dude. That was the
You're
exact-
taking it to a retard Joe conspiracy theory level now.
Oh,
No,
man.
that's totally what that movie was. That movie was like rich people being tried for crimes is bullshit. We gotta save the rich. All the rich people that were being put on trial for these crimes of fucking
right.
Wall Street.
I get it now.
You
I
just
get it.
saved me $18.
Exactly.
It's not that. Watch the one with the Joker. Is great.
No, yeah, the Batman, the one with Heath Ledger
It's
as the Joker.
next
Have
level.
you seen that?
No.
Oh, you see
That's
what
good,
the
man.
fuck?
Yeah.
How can you not see that?
There's some movies you have to see.
I thought he was a
man.
shitty actor.
Did you see Avatar, Dennis?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's like there's just nothing.
Keep going.
Oh God.
No, we
damn,
don't want to
dude.
keep going.
No.
People hate.
You haven't seen The Big Lebowski, man. Did you see Django
No, I
Unchained?
didn't
You
see
see
that.
the Big Look.
Hasn't seen Big about Django Unchained.
No.
Pulp Fiction.
Oh, Dennis. You
Yeah,
saw
I saw
Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
Kill
Jackie
Bill.
Brown.
Did you see Kill Bill?
Kill
No.
Bills 1 and 2.
Oh, my
See?
God.
See, it kills me, dude. It fucking kills me. I hate it so much. God damn it.
Why
But
don't you
again-
do it? What do you spend all
he
your
knows-
entertainment on?
Because he knows it pisses me off. That's why I've
When
only
I
known him for 3 years, and he's still just.
I
knew he
see,
was gonna have
a
an
movie
encounter.
preview and it doesn't interest me. I'm like, I don't want to go sit there and wait and watch.
But what was the movie you said does interest you? We just talked about.
Gravity.
Gravity. That looked cool, but I saw the preview. I'm like, hey,
There are a lot of good
Sandra
previews.
Bullock's ass.
Dude, there are so many previews out there that look amazing. Wait, you were talking about Sandra Bullock's ass? Are you kidding me? What was it?
She's the last real movie star, if you think about it, man. I mean,
I don't know, Scarlett Johansson. I mean, dude, she was in
she doesn't sell
Black
tickets.
Widow.
No, I don't think
Sandra Bullock is like one of the last people to sell tickets. And what's his face who plays Iron Man? He seems to sell tickets. But everybody else, nobody can sell tickets.
I'm with you.
It's crazy.
John Travolta doesn't sell tickets anymore?
No.
I'm just kidding.
Dude, John Travolta's been out of the game for a
This
while.
is the Punisher.
Oh,
what about
man.
Tom Cruise? He doesn't sell tickets anymore?
No, man.
No. Damn, I guess I'm not
He's
following.
dating Hot Donna now
No.
Hot Donna, who's that?
from the 70s show.
Oh,
The
yeah,
redhead.
that's right.
That's
He
what's
is.
weird.
She's a
Shit.
Scientologist.
Yeah, that's
Right.
right. He
She's
is.
hot. I've
She
seen her
is
in
hot.
person. She's like 6'1", stunning.
Big
Yeah,
old
dude,
that
yeah.
works. That works for Tom
Yeah,
Cruise.
that works for Tom Cruise.
Wow.
Seriously, dude, she's gonna be walking around with him on her back like he's Yoda. You know what I mean?
His shoulders
Like,
are now tit rests.
That's hilarious.
Fucking Tom Cruise. How the fuck does that even happen?
Did they have a center for a Scientology center in Los Angeles?
Right.
And like for a religion that's trying to tell you they're not a cult, it is the scariest building you will ever see. It looks like Dracula's mansion. The only thing missing is like a werewolf howling in the moonlight. If you guys are in LA, I'll take you by it.
I think I've been by it before.
It's like the celebrity
Isn't it
World Celebrity Center where they take all the celebrities to. It's scary.
Hey, dude. But, like, the thing is, though, is like when you're talking about places like that and then you compare it to every other religion is just as crazy as that one.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, like Buddhism isn't like crazy, but that's more of a philosophy than everything.
Yeah. But like when you're talking about Christians and stuff like that, like I got this thing right here, like Pat Robertson, like dude, that's what Scientology needs. Like Tom Cruise is Scientology's Pat Robertson, but even Tom Cruise
Not
doesn't
quite.
take it.
Yeah,
Well,
not
that's
quite.
yeah, it's no. Yeah, that's what I'm
Pat
saying.
Robinson is his own
Dude,
entity
he's
of. I love Pat Robertson.
Dude, that's
He
what I'm
just
saying.
won't die, that guy.
But that's what I'm saying. It's
Dude
because
will not die.
he'll never. Matter of fact, he's probably died several times, but he came back. He just keeps drinking the wine.
He's got Jerry Jones hair. Ooh, sports reference.
Hey,
Whoa.
yeah, all right.
Hey.
Hey.
See what I did there? Identity Thief.
I'm shocked that you
That's
did
what
that.
that's the movie I saw last.
Identity.
Oh, that was fucking.
That
come
was
on, that was
awful.
awful.
It's fucking hilarious.
See, no wonder you're not watching
Never
movies.
mind.
I couldn't-
Anyway, so
I
we're
couldn't
talking
remember,
about.
so I had to
It was
Google
as good as Dr. Detroit.
So we're talking about Pat Robertson, right? Pat Robertson always says one stupid thing after another, and there's always these clips, and we here at Rise to Offend, we always like to break out these clips for our listening audience.
Well, we
and,
do write the guy.
Yeah, exactly. We
All 12 of them think we're funny.
Yeah, we try and write Pat Robertson all the time to get him to respond to one of our emails, and he never
Nothing.
Nothing, man.
If
I
he
think they
tries
see
to,
I write
through
some
our
good shit
thinly
to that
veiled
guy, man.
lies.
so here's another one from Pat Robertson. This is just this is wonderful.
Can't wait.
Teresa writes, my 30-year-old nephew just told the family that he's gay. I want to pray for him, but does he need to pray for himself in order to be helped?
Well, you know, a few years ago, the psychologists used to say that homosexuality was a mental illness. Now, the Supreme Court has said that it's a protected right. So what's he going to pray about? Is he going to say something's wrong unless he's unhappy? And if he's unhappy and you realize he's doing something that makes him miserable, you might help him. It's a very delicate situation, but they need to be shown the Bible. What is
There you go. So there's more to it, but just the fact that
Pray the gay away.
At what point did that woman mention anything about the gay dude being miserable that he's gay, like at all? Like, and then all of a sudden he just automatically just jumps to that conclusion. Oh, they're miserable.
Yeah, but that's not even the craziest thing he's ever said.
There's more. There's more.
Oh,
I'm
there's
sure.
more. There's more. Here's some more.
But
Now,
at what point does he ever listen to the question before he answers it?
But this is the part.
He always just goes off on a tangent. Dude.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. He just goes
Never
off to a
answers the
tangent.
question.
But the thing is, though, is now he starts to get a little more liberal with this.
Oh, I like
so
it.
here's some more, Pat, for you.
the Bible say about this? The Bible is explicit about it. Now, I understand, and I've mentioned on this program, people that need a sex change operation. In other words, it's a woman trapped in a man's body, a man trapped in a woman's body, and they really need some hormones and surgery to get the thing lined up. That's one thing. But this other, many people are into this lifestyle because they have been abused as a child and so forth. I don't know why he's there, what he's there, but I think you say he's got to pray for himself. Yeah, but you can pray that the Lord will show him his love and his truth, and out of that he will find an acceptance to where God has for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amen.
Yeah, there you go.
Got to pray just to make it today.
Thank you.
I didn't even get any of that.
Yeah.
What the fuck was he saying right there? Did you get that, Sam?
I just can't believe he's like, listen, if you got to get a sex change, that's fine.
Yeah, go for it.
He said, yeah, have a sex change. And then at the end of everything, he just says, pray. It didn't, add up.
It's like, yeah, a man trapped in a woman's body, that's cool. Get yourself some hormones and be a tranny. No homo.
Yeah, head on down to the AM PM, get yourself some hormones.
Don't be one of them queers, though.
Yeah, don't be one of them queers, but you know what? It's totally all right.
The Bible is explicit about that.
Cut off your dong, be a chick. That's cool, man.
I just feel that he's probably seen that his church's numbers.
Oh, dude, that's what I'm saying. He's reaching is what he's doing. He's reaching.
I mean, even Cool Pope now. This Pope is kind of like Cool Pope.
Right.
He's like, man, we've got a little too crazy with this gay witch hunt shit.
Yeah.
You know, like, who gives a shit? He's an old man. Here's the whole thing about old people. Like, I can't stand when, an old person says something racially insensitive and everyone flips out.
Right.
Like, when your grandma's like, how's your colored boyfriend? It's like, Grandma, it's like, they're just old, man.
Well, dude, look at us. Look at the way we use the word faggot. I mean, now we're the old guys.
Yeah.
We are officially the old guys with the word faggot. That's what it is.
Was anybody mad at Clint Eastwood in Gran Torino? Dennis, did you see that movie?
No.
I did see that movie.
There you go.
Hey.
He was flat out racist, but we were all like, oh, it's Clint Eastwood.
But keep in mind, if it were his son saying that shit.
Yeah, if the kid
there
was
is something to that. When you see all these there's for a while there was a bunch of videos of like 18-year-old girls in Arizona telling Mexicans about leaving their country. And you're like, you're 18. Like, you're growing up in a completely different time.
Right.
Like, if Grandma says that, you're like, oh, Grandma. You're just lucky I love your stuffing. It's like, that's Grandma.
That's a good point, man.
You lick your asshole.
Oh,
come here.
Hey, dude, I didn't invent that.
Oh, that's off limits?
That's off limits.
Hold on. I didn't
cross
invent
the
ass
line?
eating. I'm not the Christopher Columbus of ass eating.
You just
okay?
carry the torch, man.
Grandma was probably eating ass way back in the day. It's just everybody was doing it.
Sitting back there,
Yeah.
they were all dusty and long-haired.
Yeah, you may not have been the inventor of ass eater, but you weren't the Ben Franklin of electricity, but you were the Alexander Graham Bell who ended up doing something
and
with
getting
it. You know
credit
what I'm
for it.
saying?
There we
Getting
go.
credit for it.
There we go.
I'm behind you. I support you.
I love how that just keeps making its way back.
We'll bring it
I'm
up
trying
next
to
week,
push
too.
buttholes on people,
dude, I
but
love
nobody
it.
seems to be behind it.
I love it.
I'm all about it.
All right, guys, we got to play. A little game over here that on Rise to Offend. It's called Guess That Race. Now, normally we have a theme song, but since we're in a different studio, I didn't have access.
We don't have the theme song.
I didn't have access to it.
song.
Let's sing it. Let's sing the song.
It just goes, Guess
that
race.
Oh, you guys are pretty lazy that you got to play that. You can't just do it. How lazy are you? We like to put buttons here.
Well, the thing is, though, is when I made it, I had to loop Pete and I's voice
It's the
over and
girls.
over and
Yeah.
over. So there was 10 of us. See, it sounds better that way.
Dude,
so
I really like the
that's called
theme song.
dedication, Sandy.
Yeah.
That's called
I got
dedication.
you. I'm just jealous.
All right.
And it's also...
All right, here we go.
Bring
Guess that race.
I'm going to win this time.
Tennessee couple mistakenly served...
Negroes.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
We don't say that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We say coloreds.
exactly. Tennessee couple got something worth a little bit more than an extra value meal from the drive-thru employee at McDonald's. Apparently, they were placing their regular breakfast orders and were served up a bag stuffed with thousands of dollars in cash. An employee apparently mixed up the restaurant's bank deposit with Terry's drive-thru order, and then they went back and dropped off the money.
Whose race am I guessing? The
They
employee or
returned the
people
money?
in the car?
The people in the car.
They returned the money.
Black
White.
dudes.
White?
I'm saying black.
Black?
I'm black. I'm going black. Did they take the
I'm
money?
going-
They
I'm going-
returned the money.
I'm going white.
they returned the money.
Oh,
I'm going white.
White?
Dennis.
I'm just-
White.
White. I'm going white.
I'm going-
Did they return the money?
I'm going Korean.
White.
Korean.
All right.
They're white. Oh, 1 point
This
for all.
is
of us.
supposed to be. This is the one bit that we always do to try and show how not racist we are, and now we just took it up to another level.
Dude,
We should just change its name to How Racist Can You
I know.
Be?
How racist? Okay. Let's see here. Daly City man is facing charges for allegedly biting his parents when they told him he couldn't see the family cat. Apparently, the cat...
Straight up white.
Yeah, family
white. I mean,
white,
I said
dude,
cat.
come on.
It's family cat.
Have you ever seen black people brag about their cats?
No,
You've never seen
never.
Black people on Facebook
No.
ever putting pictures of their cats?
When you saw the DMX video, you didn't see any cats out
Right?
there. No.
They never see
was
cats
pit
or
bulls.
ghosts. Black
Right.
people never see cats, never see ghosts.
Right.
That's too easy.
You ever seen Black Ghostbusters?
Well,
there was a Black
there was
Ghostbusters.
Ernie Hudson, yeah.
Ernie Hudson.
He didn't speak,
But you
though.
never seen like Black Ghost Chasers on television.
No. That's because
And you think with all the drive-by shootings, there'd be tons of haunted houses in fucking Compton? T-Pain, are you here with us?
Oh yeah, I saw an apparition. What was he wearing? Cross colors.
Yeah.
United Colors of Benetton. Dude, I was in L.A. when we were at Disneyland. Just a side note, we were watching the news, just going to bed, and they were talking about a couple shootings in Compton. I thought,
Black.
fuck yeah. I just thought it was cool because I never really heard a newscast
But you go
from
to Compton, you're expected to be this like super ghetto, and it's not.
Right.
At all. It's very clean. You're like, what's going on
Well,
here?
what's the hardest part of L.A.? What's the hardest portion of L.A.?
Well, I mean,
'Cause that
there's
was
East
always-
LA that's kind of
But
shady.
that's Mexican, though, right?
Yeah, I mean Inglewood, but again, it's like it's not nearly as ghetto as you think. You know where's ghetto? Cincinnati.
Oh, shit.
You ever been to Cincinnati?
Yes, I have been to
That
Cincinnati.
is ghetto, bro.
Oh, whoa.
I went to the Chipotle. It was like the Chipotle from The Wire. I was like, dude, this is some shady ass shit in here, man.
Dude, I was in Cincinnati, and it was actually right across the bridge. It was like, you know how when you cross the bridge, because we got the Cincinnati Funny Bone over there, and I was walking down, and I was like, hey, White Castle. But there was like this long road with no street lights, and I'm like, I'm not going to go there.
Dude.
I'm fucking not
Guys
Going to
making my
Popeyes.
Chipotle burrito whistling the whole time. Who was that guy in The Wire? That was the gay
Omar.
Omar.
Oh, yeah.
Never
All
saw
right.
it.
Indeed. You need to watch the Wire.
All right, here we go.
You don't watch
Next
that?
I never
race.
saw
All
it.
right.
North Dakota.
Breaking Bad?
Saw that.
Yeah, loves Breaking Bad, yeah. North Dakota woman hides
White.
Okay.
White. You're fucking horrible on these articles.
Dude, I'm trying to find
Dakota.
recent ones. Well, okay, well, North Dakota. Well, here,
That's all you need.
let's listen to the story here. This is going to trigger something for all of us here. North Dakota woman hides glass meth pipe in her vagina, and then internal bleeding ensues. So apparently, she ends up getting into a car wreck.
She didn't let it cool down?
No shit, right? That's burning. I don't think yeah. So anyway, 26-year-old Gina Marie Smart had failed to appear in court on a recent drug charge. The officers put Smart in the back of their car and were in the process of taking her to jail when they noticed blood on her seat. When asked about the blood, she just said she was on her period. What kind of fucking period are you on?
What a heavy flow day
No
that
shit.
is.
That's like in that scene from The Shining where the elevator doors open and there's just fucking a whole wave of blood that flows out.
Saw
there.
it.
Tsunami of blood.
Yeah. Oh, and on top of that, she also had a syringe in there. So we're not exactly sure if it was the
In her
syringe.
pussy?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
You go hard when you're smoking meth. Notice
God damn,
Notice
dude.
how
How
none
do
of
you
us
get there? You ever
Well-
go, man, I'm shooting heroin with meth.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. When we look at this group right here, there's no open sores on our face. So,
Thank God.
Yeah, we'll never have that moment.
But our
where, like, hey,
assholes.
yeah, where do I put my meth pipe? Oh,
Plenty of sores on our anus.
yeah, where do I put my meth pipe? All right. And last but not least, male threesome triggers domestic assault charge. After engaging in a threesome with the third male, a Florida couple, now we're talking about the couple here, this is where you got to guess on, Florida couple dealing with trust issues got into a confrontation that ended early yesterday with the arrest of one of the men. Apparently they had a threesome with a third dude earlier in the day. One became paranoid with trust issues, and then a fight broke out.
Cuban.
Mexicans,
White.
Okay, we're talking-
Latinos.
Okay,
Couple's white.
The couple's
they brought
white?
a black dude home.
Couple's white,
We can't have
I'm
5
going
white
Latinos.
people, dude.
He's going with Latinos?
I'm going Cuban.
Cuban, sorry, white and black.
Yeah.
Boom.
What kind of trick question was that
It was
shit?
a great
Guess
question.
that racist?
You guys lose it.
Did you hear
guys
the
lose
story
it.
about the threesome where the guy stabbed the other guy for hogging the pussy?
Didn't we do a bit on that like last year on
I
this
think
show?
we did. I think
Yeah.
we did do that on
He
this show.
stabbed the guy because
Yeah.
he wouldn't share.
Stop hogging the pussy. That's got to be some great pussy. You're like,
It's like
I know
puff,
you're
puff, give.
yeah, it's pussy, not cheesecake. Could you imagine when the cops show up? They're like, "Hey, you was hogging the pussy. You were hogging the pussy. All right, you go into the squad car."
the cops that. That motherfucker said, because I was hogging the pussy.
Stingy.
You think women take pride in that? Yeah, my pussy's so good, someone stabbed somebody over it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that right there is a feather in their cap. It's a feather in their cunt. Is what it is.
Not enjoying this show.
I'm all right.
Nice.
God damn. Yeah, whenever it gets too sexual and dirty, Pete just shuts off. Like,
are you the guy who hates dick jokes?
Well, he's afraid of being aroused because he doesn't
Do you
like to
complain
be
about
ever.
misogyny?
No, man.
Nobody pisses me off more than the guy who complains about misogyny.
There's nothing that.
I don't do that.
Pisses
Especially
me
when bitches don't like it.
Yeah.
Right.
Our female listeners have tuned out. Dude, we lost them
You guys
all.
have female listeners? Congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
we
know
got
if we-
like 3.
Yeah, we probably got 3 female listeners or 4.
Dude, I do a sports podcast. We get a female listener come. She can talk the whole podcast. We won't ever kick her
We
off.
need to keep you on.
Yeah.
Stick around, Leanne Tweeden. But dude, oh man. Speaking of girls. So, anyways, we were getting ready to. I want Tripoli to tell the story. So he's again it all goes back to the ass eating. But you were doing a story. You were doing a show. Now, this is just to give the. By the way, we're at Sam Tripoli, comedian, host of the Naughty Show
thanks for
podcast.
resetting for me.
Yeah, real quick.
Oh God, it's just been nonstop laughter. So Sam Tripoli, comedian, host of the Naughty Show podcast, and also host of Punch Drunk Sports podcast. Anyway, so you were doing a show in what city exactly? There was a show you were doing, and you got there was some lesbians.
Okay, it was in Dana Point, California, which is like this little like magical place in California that nobody knows about. It's just this little city. And I call it the Shangri-La of fat tits because it's just like it's like just every woman's got tiny waists and big titties, man.
Right.
Huge tits.
Wonderful.
And so I know last year I lost a friend. His name was Angelo Bowers. He's a very funny comic. He got hit by a drunk driver. But when he was, when we were gigging back in the day, he was this really, really funny young comic. And I'm like, have you ever done a road gig before? He's like, nah, man. I'm like, come with me on this road gig. So I took him down to this gig. And now this gig was... It wasn't about the money because it was like only like $100 gig, but it was like this magical bar,
Right?
And
With fat titties.
which it's Shangri-La fat tits,
Exactly.
man.
It's like
So,
Oz.
we go down. If you ever
like
get a chance to go
Oz.
to Dana, you want to meet a best friend, go to Dana Point. It's fucking phenomenal. So we go down there, and my buddy Angelo goes up on stage, and he's one of the best joke writers I'd ever met. And he's so fucking funny. He's doing his act, but there's an insanely hot brunette running around. An LA like 9
Right.
running around. Tiny waist, huge tatas, gorgeous hair, running around heckling him the whole time. And I go...
Running around,
Really?
literally
running around the
bar.
club, just like giving him shit, running into this room, running back, sitting down, running around, just running all over the place. And I'm like, if this chick heckles me, I'm going to light
a
her the
wrap.
fuck
Yeah.
up. Because people don't realize that. Like, when you're the headliner, you're in the back watching.
Yeah.
You're seeing who's fucking with everybody.
Exactly.
And you're loading up.
Yeah, that's all you're doing.
You're
just more bullets in the magazine.
That's funny because I saw George Carlin one time, and some lady was heckling the opening comic, and he came out before he said anything and just wailed on her till she cried.
Yeah.
And then when she got up and left,
It's
he
a
did his
fucking
act.
rap.
I mean, immediately
Yeah,
jumped
when you
on
got
her.
when you got
Immediately.
time to sit there and analyze the situation, when you're the closing comic, everybody better watch
So,
the
yeah,
fuck out.
I'm
That's good to know.
loaded for
Yeah.
bear. So I come up and I'm doing my Sam. This girl comes in and I just start laying into her. And she keeps doing this funny thing to me where she keeps turning around to me and she had those gorgeous little short shorts that girls wear that makes their asses look like Nerfs.
Right.
You know, they're like the bright colored Nerf shorts.
Yeah, gotcha.
And she keeps like turning around to me, threatening me to like she's gonna moon me or pull her pants
Yeah.
down. I'm like,
What's the worst
don't
you're
let
gonna
your
do?
don't.
What do
She
you
has
do?
no
Fight?
idea you're going to give her the tongue dart.
Yeah, what do you do?
Don't
Fire
let your
diarrhea
fucking
at me?
mouth write a check your ass can't cash, right?
Right.
She goes, what, you don't think I'll do it? I'm like, you won't do it. She goes, lay down. I go, okay. And at this point, I'm playing chicken with her.
Right.
I lay down. This gorgeous fucking gorgeous girl
Yeah.
walks up on top of me, pulls her pants all the way down, and sits on my face.
Right.
And, so she sits on my face. I do my thing.
Do you put your tongue in there?
Of course.
Okay. Just want to
First
make
of all,
sure.
Did you go
the
for the
fatal
ass?
mistake of that
ass
night.
or pussy?
Ass.
Okay.
Edible.
Both. Grown
Okay.
man shit.
Okay.
The fatal mistake I made was telling everybody to turn off their cameras.
Right.
Because I thought I'd get in trouble. Little did I know if I let them film that, I would have been a fucking
Yeah, YouTube
star.
celebrity, yeah.
So she sits on my face. She gets up, and she laughs, and she runs off. And I start going, the place just stands up. Everyone's like, yeah! And I'm like, that is hilarious. I go, the funniest part about that was that she's wearing granny panties, and the whole place laughs. Out of nowhere, this Mexican midget lesbian jumps on stage, grabs me, pushes me, goes, don't fucking say anything. And I'm like, I think she's pissed because that's her girlfriend or she's in love with her.
Right.
I'm like, what are you talking about, lady? Out of nowhere, another dude jumps up, grabs me, and goes, don't you fucking say anything to her. And I'm like, who are you, dude? The funniest part is I got the microphone the whole time, and I'm doing play-by-play of my own fight that's going on. So I'm like Joe Rogan in the octagon fighting and calling my own fight. So I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, don't fucking say anything. I'm like, hey, bro, don't be a hero. And what? So this guy goes, grabs my head.
You Gary Oldman or something? Don't be a hero.
Grabs my head and starts punching me, right? And he's hitting so light, and I'm laughing. I go, dude, you hit like a bitch, man. I don't know how bitch you are. And we go to the ground. Every employee out of anywhere, who's ever worked there, jumps out there, grabs this guy, throws him out. And, I haven't been in a ton of fights, but the fight always starts with me being so shocked that somebody just hit me.
Yeah.
You ever had that punch? It's like, it doesn't even hurt me.
I can't believe what just happened. Yeah.
Dude, you just hit me.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, and I'm in the back of the bar, and I'm just sitting there going, this dude just hit me. And then I come out of it, I look around, and literally all around me is 10 of the hottest chicks staring at me like I'm filet mignon. It was the most amazing thing ever.
And then what happened afterwards?
Well, to be honest with you, the guy was outside, and the manager of the club's like, dude, you got to go, man. People are, freaking the fuck out right now. Because, 99% of the room went nuts. 1% was called the manager, going to call the cops, wanted to ruin the whole fucking thing. So I had to jump into my car and drive fucking back home. But, yeah, man, it was that's just that bar. This fucking bar you always do. It's crazy hot chicks wanting to hook up. And it was that was my night where this chick just sat on my face.
We need to do a live broadcast from Dana Point.
Shit, right?
Dude,
God
if
damn.
you could ever, McGillicuddy's is the bar. If they ever give you a chance, go perform there.
Right.
And still to this day, people perform there. People come up to me and go, is anyone going to do that? I heard they eat ass here on stage. To this day. The next week, the club...
it's a Jell-O shot or something.
The bar had a meeting with everybody going, this is not the kind of image we want to put out. But I'm like, I guarantee you the next night, that bar was packed.
Right, of course.
Do you ever hear the story that the San Francisco Zoo, they had a tiger attack somebody? The next day, it was the busiest it's ever been.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, it's the same thing. It's the same thing that they always say about the Siegfried and Roy thing. It's like, oh, you know what? You go to see that show because you think a tiger's going to attack somebody.
Yeah.
That's why you go. And then when it finally happens, you're like, oh, it's a tragedy. It's a tragedy. Right. No, you sick, demented motherfucker. That's why you went in the first place.
And that's
you
why,
wanted to
in
see
the
blood.
NFL, people get paid all that money because there's such a chance of violence happening.
Well, dude, that's like when you talk to NASCAR fans. It's the same thing. Why do you go? Because you want to see. They say it. Oh, because I want to see the wrecks. But when then Dale Earnhardt dies, what do? Big back piece tattoo with number 3 with wings coming out of it. You know what I mean?
Oh, the X Games, man. They keep having these games where, the whole thing is X Games. Someone might die. That's why these games are so incredible, because you see these people there, you're like, this guy's going to die.
And then someone died.
And then someone dies, everyone goes, I can't believe this happened.
Now we got to take away the whole sport.
Yeah, dude, the guy's flipping snowmobiles 90 feet in the air. You're there to see him die. That's why you're there. You're like, oh, that was cool they landed, but really, you're hoping somebody fucking gets wrecked.
Yeah, no shit. Hey, I just came here to see a top 10 death. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's pretty much it. It's
top 10 deaths.
Yeah, Dear Facebook.
But yeah, dude. That's the thing, though. I mean, that's what society's turned into, though. I mean, even with, UFC, it's funny because that looks like it's the most violent sport out there. But it's the one sport where people don't get as fucked up. You don't hear about these guys. And granted, it's a newer sport, so it's not like football where guys will come back from 30, 40 years saying, oh, now I'm suffering from memory loss or whatnot. But you don't see these fighters as fucked up as boxers, for example, where it's like boxers just take 100 shots to the fucking head.
It's way more violent. Boxing's way more dangerous than MMA. MMA, if you get a flash knockout like of a 2 seconds, you've seen people that go out, then they're back to fight, and they'll stop the fight. If it's even close to a flash, you're done. Boxing's like, stand up, you okay? You all right? Are you with me? You're trying to get them back.
It's also 12 rounds, 3-minute rounds, and a lot of punches, and MMA's 5-minute rounds, right?
3
it's
5-minute
15
rounds,
minutes compared to 36.
And then a championship fight, that's 5 rounds. They have
5 rounds of 5 minutes, but still, it's just like, you got a knockout, but it's like, it's not nearly as dangerous as boxing. Boxing's horrible.
Right.
It looks dangerous, UFC, because you see kicks and guys jumping off the cage and kicking people in the head. But it's not nearly what boxing is.
100 jabs in the same spot on your face over and over again. Yeah, that can definitely fuck you up.
But here's the thing. Yes, dude, it is dangerous. But there's a glory that comes with being great at this dangerous thing.
And those guys get the most unbelievable looking women. I mean, that's the thing.
It's the glory,
UFC
dude.
UFC guys. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, though, is with UFC, it's not like baseball or football. Well, football, they got a mask when they're playing, so they don't even get to see their face.
Well, that's why they say making rain happen.
Yeah.
That's what NFL players do. They throw it up to make it rain to get attention for themselves.
Yeah, that's what it is. Well, anyways, though, Sam Tripoli, God, it's been a great show.
I've just totally ruined your show. I just hijacked it.
You didn't hijack
Came in there
shit.
with guns going, I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. It's going to be 1 hour of ass eating. And you guys are going to fucking like this, okay?
No, you talked about what I wanted you to talk about. I'm the one who brought up the ass eating, and you went right along with it.
It's a guarantee there would have been no chicken sandwich fucking talking on this show unless you came in.
You're totally right.
You got to give yourself some credit.
I've never fucked any food, so it was a great story.
One girl shoves a cucumber up her pussy. Everyone's high-fiving. I fuck one chicken sandwich, and all of a sudden the world's coming to an end.
All right, can we all give Sam Tripoli a 5? Here you go. There you go. Give this guy a 5. There you go.
Okay.
That's a hand.
Oh, you're with sick kids. You're with sick kids?
Let's just do that.
There we go.
You guys did a bump? Fist
well,
bump.
Sam, I got to tell you, we had a great time having you on. Once again, Sam Tripoli. Check him out on his podcast, The Naughty Show, and Punch Drunk Sports.
SamTripoli.com. PunchDrunkSports.com.
He's also on the Twitter, Sam Tripoli. And once again, thank you guys so very much for listening to Rise to Offend, episode 71. You can email us at risetooffend@gmail.com. We're also available on Facebook.com/Rise-to-Offend, Twitter @Rise-to-Offend. Spreaker. We're on Stitcher. We're on iCloud.
We're on iHeartRadio now.
iHeartRadio. You're climbing ladders. We're taking names.
risetooffend.com coming soon, possibly next week or so.
Well, thank you very much. Well, guys, thank you very much for listening. Sam, thanks for stopping by, brother. Great time. Share this with your friends. See you guys later.